Hi guys, this is Mike at notebookclass.com, and I'm going to take a quick look today at two Acer netbooks. This is the latest generation Acer Aspire One D257, and this is an older generation, an Acer Aspire One 532H. So this is the version available in 2009, and this is the newest version available for 2011 from Acer. Both of them, like I said, are 10-inch netbooks. I'm going to take a quick look at the differences and the aspects improved on the newer generation over the previous model. You can see right now that both have pretty much similar keyboard. In fact, layout is identical on both of these devices. What's changed a little bit is the placement of the power button. On the new generation is placed right here, while on the older it was placed here. And also trackpad seems a little bit better designed and better integrated with the rest of the chassis. Trackpad, they seem pretty much the same size, however on here the new generation is better emphasized and better differentiated from let me zoom in a little bit. It's better differentiated from the trackpad around, while here it came with a textured finish and it was pretty much integrated with the palm rest. Also, you can notice that on the older generation, palm rest is made from glossy plastic, while on this one is made from matte plastic, which is actually quite nice. One thing I don't like is the fact that the click button now gets all the way towards the bottom of the device and can be accidentally pressed if you're going to use it in bed or while holding it on your lap. Besides this, changes are pretty much none. Keyboard seems a little bit less noisy on the new model version than it was on the older one. Okay, in terms of screen, both of these have same 10.1 inch display with 1366 by 768 pixel with 1024 by 600 pixel resolution, and both come with glossy bezels, as you can see. Not very much has changed actually. You can see that the hinges are different. They seem smaller on the new generation, and they might not be as solid as they were on the older generation, but they should be quite okay. And it seems like the new generation comes with a little bit thinner bezel. Not much of a difference actually, but there is a little bit of difference here. You can see it's a couple of millimeters thinner on the new generation Acer 10-incher. Of course, both those screens are glossy, as you can see, so using them outside might be a big problem. However, a couple of changes can be found on the outside. First, you can see that both of these are glossy. However, while the older generation came with a flat glossy finish and the lid bended quite a bit, on this newer generation you have this particular design. It looks like a drop of water going into onto a clear surface of water, something like this. It actually looks quite nice, and of course this device is glossy as well and will catch fingerprints, and they will be mostly visible on this black version, but this one is available in a bunch of different colors. Also, there are some changes in terms of ports placement. You can see here the two generation compared. However, both offer pretty much the same features, just that they change placement a little bit from generation to generation. It seems like the older it has I thought that the older generation didn't have a Kensington lock, but it has one right here, while the new generation has it right here. Also, the back is slightly different on this new generation. There's this panel, it can be easily removed, and you get access to memory and hard drive, while on this one, older generation, you had to unscrew all the screws in order to get access to this. And battery, you can see it's not as intrusive as on this one. There was a bigger hump on this one, while on this one it's slightly smaller, although both batteries are 6 cells, so pretty much the same. Also should show you that the newer generation is a little bit thinner and a little bit smaller, and you're going to notice this. Let me put them one side by side. Should be like this, and you're going to notice here there's a very tiny difference actually, but a couple of millimeters thinner, but definitely the newer generation is thinner than the old one. So this is what you should know if you're planning to replace your old Acer netbook with a newer generation. Of course, there are a bunch of changes on the inside as well, and this is something you should consider because hardware has evolved quite a lot, and this of course there are a bunch of changes that involve hardware as well. This one has a dual-core processor, more memory and bigger storage capacity than this one, also better connectivity options, and prices are actually quite good. This one starts at $299, which is actually a very nice figure for a powerful 10-inch netbook. Okay, that was all for today. Mike at netbooklive.com. For more details, please go on the site. We're going to find more information about these netbooks and a bunch of others as well. Thank you.